everybody, it's Krista here in northeastern Ohio, and today we're going to make an appetizer, strawberry nachos. Normally, we like nachos in this house, so normally we take, some nice corn tortilla chips and smother them in nice melted cheese and top with salsa or tomatoes or green onion. But today I'm going to make a sweet version of those beloved nachos, and we are going to make we're going to make our own little cinnamon tortilla chips, and then we're going to make a nice cheesy nacho sauce out of Philadelphia cream cheese. Let's get started on those tortilla shells first. Alright, you can do these a couple of different ways. You could deep fry them, heat up some oil and drop them in the deep fryer, or in your pan of oil, and then you take them out and sprinkle the powdered sugar, cinnamon and sugar over the top afterwards. Or you could brush them with butter and again sprinkle with cinnamon sugar and bake. Today I'm going to do even a lighter version of this, and I'm going to spray them with just a little bit of cooking spray on both sides. So get them coated both sides. Great. And come in with some cinnamon and sugar here. Just sprinkle some cinnamon and sugar over the top. It's like half a cup of sugar and a couple teaspoons of cinnamon. Oops, gotta flip it. Good. And then just take your pizza cutter, that seems to be the easiest, and cut them before you put them in, because if you don't cut them first, they kind of bubble up, so they're not as nice flat chips for like scooping salsa. The bubbles on the salsa slides off. So just cut them into some pieces. One more cut, and they're ready to go into the oven. I've preheated my oven to 400 degrees. I'm just going to pop them in here for about 7 to 8 minutes. Let them go golden brown and crispy. And while those bake, I'm going to start my cheese sauce. And we've just got a little saucepan here. We're going to put in our Philadelphia cream cheese, and this is 4 ounces, or a half of one of these. And then this is a half a cup of sour cream. Just scraping my sour cream. And here is 3 tablespoons of sugar. Add that in there. And then I have a lemon here, and you need just 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. So squeeze in. Oops. Make sure you don't get any seeds, and one just shot out there at me. Alright, 1 tablespoon of, there's another little seed in there. Seeds in my cheese sauce is really just not my goal for the day. So watch out for those seeds. And a little bit more. Great. Alright, into the little pan. And we're just going to put this on. While our cheese sauce melts over here, we're going to go ahead and make our strawberry salsa. And I had sliced up a container of strawberries earlier in the week. And to get kind of the salsa consistency, I use my chopper to chop them up. And you've seen these all over probably the like QVC, you've seen the slap chop. This one's a Pampered Chef one, but all the same. And if you don't have a chopper, no big thing, because you can just do it with your knife and a cutting board too. But so just chop up some strawberries. So they're kind of like salsa consistency. And I actually have chopped up a whole container of strawberries here. So this is 1 container, like grocery store size container of strawberries. And also to this, we're going to add 1 kiwi. So I've got my kiwi here, and I chopped that in the chopper also. 1 chopped kiwi. And 1 small chopped apple. And I hear my cheese kind of bubbling over here, and you really don't need it to boil. So I'm just going to give it a little stir, turn the heat down a little bit. I'm going to make sure it's nice and smooth. All right, back over here to our salsa. Also, we're going to add a little bit of sugar to this. So I've got, this is 2 teaspoons of brown sugar and 2 teaspoons of granulated sugar. And really the amount of sugar you use kind of depends on, one, your preference, how sweet you like this, but also it depends on you know, how sweet your strawberries are, because strawberries, you know, sometimes they're sweeter than others. So if you've got a really sweet batch of strawberries, maybe cut back on your sugar. And then also we're going to add, this is strawberry jam, and I just need a half a tablespoon of strawberry jam. Kind of brings everything together in here. Strawberry jam. And then you just stir it all up. Make your salsa. I'm going to stir it just enough so that your sugar dissolves in there. All the ingredients get combined together. And there you go. Strawberry salsa. Our cheese sauce looks to be about finished over here. Let me give it another couple of stirs here. There are a couple lumps in it. I could see this, and actually, I know our chips are in the oven, but I was busy at this before my cameraman showed up. So I have a plate of these chips arranged on, and also I should add that I use about 6 to 8 flour tortillas for this recipe to make a plate like this. And I can see us, you know, this summer maybe eating them on the deck. Or if you're having your girlfriends over for brunch, this would be a really good appetizer while everybody's sitting around chatting while you're waiting for the main course to come out. But here we go, we're going to spread. It looks like our cheese sauce is finished here. No lumps. So I'm going to just pour the cheese sauce right over the top of these. Get that cheesy nachos. And then we're going to top it with some of this wonderful strawberry salsa. Look at those. This is a good looking plate of nachos. You don't want to put all this salsa over the top, that's fine. You can leave some on the side. If people want to spoon some onto their plates, that would work too. So we set that over to the side. Now for the final touch, I have some, this is just a, actually just a special dark chocolate bar. And I've got my vegetable peeler, and you can just shave some chocolate over the top. Really, this is a very simple way to shave chocolate. And you do it at room temperature. If your chocolate's too cold, it makes it more brittle, so it's more crumbly. This gives you a nice long chocolate curl. Looks kind of like sprinkled cheese on top of nachos. And I actually have... There you go, strawberry nachos with a nice, wonderful cream cheese sauce. I hope you enjoy this as much as we will.